school graduation is filled with so many possibilities.
To the 20, go on that way.
Okay.
For kids of all abilities.
This is probably my biggest accomplishment yet, but I'm still looking forward to bigger and better things.
Everybody's got to wait for Colby. Sweet.
That's 17-year-old Colby Pretz, always focused on his next big accomplishment.
I made my schoolwork my #1 priority.
We are starting to go our separate ways, but we will always share the memories we made here.
It's that same focus that got him here to graduation day at Auburn Riverside High School.
Haven't cried yet, so that's a good thing.
But to truly understand how far Colby has come, his story is best told through the eyes of those who've shared his journey.
About 6 months after he was born, we noticed that he wasn't hitting his milestones that he should be.
You gotta sit up, buddy.
He was sitting, but wasn't really moving from that point. He didn't like to crawl, he didn't like to be on his tummy.
Daddy. What? Mommy?
Colby's mom, Jody, recalls the day a pediatric neurologist made that diagnosis.
Spinal muscular atrophy.
Also known as SMA, it affects motor neurons in the spinal cord and brain, and it causes muscles to continuously weaken.
The doctor told us to take him home and love him because that's all we can do. And that if he made it to his 2nd birthday, that would be a huge thing.
I see you.
Jody was devastated, but more than that, she was determined to celebrate each and every one of Colby's milestones, starting with that 2nd birthday.
And then graduating from birth to 3.
What? What are you doing?
Colby adapted quickly as a little boy,
Where are you going?
but his condition required around-the-clock care. There have been surgeries and hospital stays, feeding tubes, and years of physical therapy. And while his mom cares for him at home,
That's my job as his mom. Support. Did I get you on something?
Oh, the sun rose due east and set due west. What day is it?
it's Mrs. Reifert who supports him at school.
The sweetest little boy ever. He was very outgoing. He liked to do everything that he could possibly do.
Maybe study for a final or something.
For 13 years, Colby has navigated the halls with Mrs. Reifert by his side.
The elements that make up our body.
And in the classroom, she's seated right next to him.
Basically, I'm his hands, is all I am. He's the brain, so I see Colby the way he sees himself. He does everything everybody else does.
Is feeling good? Nice and easy?
Yeah, nice and easy.
Colby's astronomy teacher, Mr. Valentine, sees it too.
I didn't know how well he would catch on. I didn't know how well he would absorb information, especially since he can't write anything down. But just to watch him and then see him, and he just absorbs it super quick. So then it was a bit of a challenge for me to, okay, now I have to catch up to Colby.
And you better believe Colby's not slowing down anytime soon. In fact, his next stop is the University of Washington in Seattle.
And I was like, Colby, it's here, it's here, it's here. And so we ripped it open and I pulled it out and it says, I'm in, and that big purple letter. And so I was like, you're in, you're in. And we were both pretty excited. First bite of deliciousness.
I'll miss my mom's cooking for sure, because I'll be living off of top ramen and whatever else for however long.
I know that the possibilities are there and they're limitless for Colby. He just has to make it happen.
We've come a long way from where we were that first day.
Colby is driven.
My motivation and willpower just got me through.
Colby is a scholar.
Colby Pretz.
And clearly, Colby is capable.
So you gotta tell yourself you're capable of pretty much everything.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just wish him the best. And the thing is, he doesn't need it though, because he can do it for himself. He can do it for himself. And if he can do it for himself, well, then why can't we all?
Congratulations.
You too.
Jamie Tompkins,